Hello there, this is Dynaful speaking, and welcome back to my little channel. Today we are returning to the good old classic of Warhammer 2 Total War. I mean, I could be doing Warhammer 3, but until Immortal Emperors comes out, I kinda don't feel like it. You know, more variety until when Immortal Emperor comes out. But yeah, today I'm bringing up a 2v2. We have the Chaos Warriors and the Vampire Counts on this side, and over here we have the Empire and the Greenskins. As usual, I am commanding one of these armies because, kind of difficult to get a replace. But yeah, let's get over the army composition, shall we? Okay, so over here we have the Warriors of Chaos, led by Kholek with his beautiful, beautiful model, although sadly somewhat small for what he's supposed to be. Although, if he was as big as a mountain, as I think that's how big he's supposed to be, yeah, it would be kind of ridiculous. And the Vampire Counts, meanwhile, are led by the good old Isabella von Karstein, sadly with no blood present, but she is bringing this pretty horse. Yeah, zombie horse, kind of ugly. Oh, a good model anyway. Over here, we have the Emperor and the Greenskins. I am commanding the Greenskins, and I forgot to mention the player names now that I remember. The Empire, my ally, is being commanded by Y.I. Otter, a good old pal of mine. And meanwhile, over here we have commanding the Warriors of Chaos, and Ras with double A commanding the Vampire Counts. But anyway, let's go back to the army composition, shall we? Let's begin with the Warrior of Chaos Vampire Alliance. Let's go into slow motion so that we can, don't have to wait too much for the action. He is bringing one unit of Chaos Gorgons with poisons, the Chaos Sorcerer of Metal with some debuffs and buffs. He's bringing Glittering Robe, which gets 60 armor, and Lake of Rust, gets a minus 30 armor. He obviously was expecting me to bring an armor frontline by the looks of it, but no, I kind of went with a different solution to my problems. Meanwhile, we have Kholek here, which he's bringing his his good old Star Crusher, Sandai, and Lord of Storm, for that bombardment that is very useful. He also has 2 Chaos Chariots, 1 unit of Chaos Knights with Lances, and a whole bunch of Marauders. The normal kind and the great weapons kinds, which, again, I think he was kind of they were kind of expecting to be fighting something who actually brought a lot of armor, maybe a lot of Blackworks. The Vampire Counts, meanwhile, as I said, they are being played by Isabella, who today is bringing Invocation of Nehek, and the zombies. I forgot what the name is called. Raised Dead. Yeah. And the Blood Chalice of Bathory, so to restore some hit points, probably to Kholek or to her little wounds that she has hit off to White Kings. Let's see how useful they are going. In my experience, they're not very good, but we'll have to see. She's also bringing a unit of Hellbats and 2 cheeky units of Hedge Raids over here in the flanks. Oh, one in the flank, one in the back. As for the rest of your army, she's bringing some Crypt Ghouls in the sides. Just a quick flanking unit. Zombies for the front line accompanying the Chaos Marauders. A complement of Skeleton Spearmen, just some cheap anti-large, with the Regiment of Renown, the Cummingstein Stalkers, some, beautiful Skeleton Warriors, just, a little extra there to spice up things. And he's also bringing the Mortis engine to support him by giving him more magic, and also by, I'm pretty sure it causes damage. Yeah, it causes damage to combatants, and it also restores the HP of people around it. I don't remember that effect. And lastly, the Bargolf, a good old bad monster who can just trash shit. Let's go over to my army. Actually, let's go into play now, so because I think we have enough time. I am bringing quite a stupid army, if I'm being honest. Although it didn't go as bad as you would have thought. All cap for the Greenskins. Don't have the best cap, but it was pretty cheap. I am bringing a mix of Savage Orc Boys and normal Orc Boar Boys. Just a mix of things. I didn't feel like bringing the same unit. And I am bringing also in between 2 flanks Orc Boy Beacons and the Regiment of Renown, the Bronken Tusk Mob. To get me some. Wait, actually, I don't have to go into slow speed again. Just these guys over here are more Orc Boar Beacons. Just to give me some anti-large in case I encounter any cav or monsters. Over here, more of my Orc Boars, Orc Boar Boys, and lastly, the army is being led by Wursak, who is bringing quite a variety of spells, maybe too many of them. I am of course bringing the Bone with Staff to get him some extra damage. The Squiggly Beast in that little shithead on his back for some extra magic. And in spells, I am bringing Gaze of Mork, which I don't think I quite utilized in this game, so it was kind of waste. Here we go for some good old area of effect melee attack buffs and Foot of Gore, because of course you can never go, or at least my policy is to never play orcs if I am not bringing a Foot of Gore, because it's just so fun to watch. And Effect of the Git to cast damage to combatants to a single entity and keep them in place, which is going to be quite useful seeing as they brought the big old Kholek. Meanwhile, why I Author is bringing an Empire army. Just he's going to be presently being in the main front line. He didn't realize that I was going full cab until in the inside of the game. I don't think he was quite happy. He's bringing 4 units of Imperial swordsmen. One of them is being the Regiment of Noun, the 6-march Sun, just an unbreakable unit to keep the front line a tad bit more present. 2 units of Huntsmen to be hunting for any large units. 2 units of Halberd support, the Huntsmen against anti-large, and a whole bunch of Outriders and Pistoliers who I quite think are going to be doing a lot of damage. I mean, yeah, Imperial Gunner is no joke. He's also bringing Karl Franz, of course. How could you ever play the Emperor without Karl Franz? Or, guys, Balthasar and other guys are going, well, Karl Franz. Who is bringing Golmaraz, the Reichland Dronfang, and Stand Your Ground, as well as Foeseeker, for if he needs to catch up to something. And lastly, we have a Jade Wizard to support Karl Franz with some Regrowth, and also some Dwellers below, in case he finds a bunch of enemies one-shots, to kind of just heal. And we start the battle already with me sending some of my Orc Boar Boys in a reckless charge, which actually is not doing as much damage as I would have desired. They're beginning to retreat, and sadly some zombies are being set up there by Isabella. Quite a good play, just keeping my boys stuck and so that they get butchered by these Chaos Marauders with great weapons who are coming to their backs and are going to deliver a lot of damage, because as you can see, yeah, they're getting stuck and are just getting hit in the back quite badly. Meanwhile, me, I'm going a little full again. Let's go away, because that was not a good engagement. Over here, the Chaos Warriors are coming hard on this flank, on this right flank. Of course, they have their Marauders spread across all of the front line, but their strongest shit is coming to this side. More Chaos Marauders being over there to try to engage the Imperial front line. Although maybe not engaging quite yet, they're kind of reforming. They don't want to, get picked apart by the enemy. Sigmar Sun already engaging some of the Chaos Warriors. I mean, not Chaos Warriors, Chaos Marauders. Quite a bit of a surrounding there, and now the great weapons are coming in, which are not going to be quite as healthy for the Sigmar Suns. I mean, yeah, great weapons are not that healthy. Isabella coming alongside the flank. She already took quite a bit of damage, I think, that by the Huntsman. She's coming around with the Bats and the Right Kings, just a little bit of a flanking. Same with the Headsweights. And a Foot of Gork already coming in. Maybe kind of a bad target, if I'm being honest, but it dealt some damage and it allowed the front line to, stick in the front longer. The Sigmar Sun were already kind of getting butchered. And meanwhile, Wire Author is sending all of his forces over this side. Belasar engaging in the front with a lot of the Quick-Ghouls, the Barwolves. I know that was not Belasar. Belasar was the Chaos Warrior. This was Ras. Yeah, Ras. Yeah, engaging in the front with a lot of zombies, and the Barwolf is getting shot right now. I wonder how badly his HP is going to be after all of that is finished. But yeah, they're kind of clumping up here, which I don't think it's a good idea. The front line is beginning to engage, and over here we have a big cavalry engagement with my shit coming against the Chaos Chariots. Kholek also coming in. Oh yeah, that's not going to be good for my guys. Lake of Rust popping off from Belasar, the god is pleased, trying to debuff my guys, but they don't have a lot of armor already, so it's kind of useless. Also some Chaos Warriors with poisons, which, poison is not quite that good. My forces are starting to try to do a bit of a surrounding this flank, but we'll have to see in that. Oh, dear lord, the Mortis engine coming into the front and kind of overextending. He's just getting shot to pieces and having Carl Franz in the back. He's just getting destroyed over here. That Mortis engine is, yeah, that's a huge waste of money. The White King coming in to support, but he's kind of getting engaged by the Savage Orc boys. And meanwhile, a lot of my charging coming in from the flank, maybe breaking some of his stuff. The hedge rates are engaging as well, trying to keep me at bay, I think. They don't have, but probably not a lot of damage done from my units. They just have 6 kills, yeah, 119 damage value, not a lot done. Over here, the Imperial flank is already collapsing. The vampires are doing quite good, and over here my flank as well is collapsing. My allies and the halberdiers to try to stop the tide over here, but we're also having a bit of a overextension by Bellassar over here. He is kind of forgetting to support Kholek. He's getting a bit too cocky, not as much infantry support as earlier, but he's getting some help by the Chaos Knights with Lancers, and another Foot of Gork is going to come in right now. Some armor being put in here. Another Foot of Gork, let's go and watch it. Oh, yeah. That just eliminated. Okay, that was a better Foot of Gork, if I say so myself. It just destroyed quite a bunch of infantry, allowing these halberdiers to maybe not win, but persevere in the fight a little longer. Over here, the Mortis engine appears to have died. Yeah, there it is. It's quite dead. And the White Kings are still fighting my Savage Orc boys. Not the engagement they want. They want to be getting into Call France, I believe. And meanwhile, Isabella doing some invocation of the heck. I believe that it's in the White Kings. And just getting shot to pieces. She shouldn't be in range of those archers. Over here, the Barwolf is already getting quite beaten up by these Pistoliers and the Imperial Outriders. He just has lost a lot of health. Also the Huntsman probably. Although they're starting to break through, I don't think it's going too well for them. The Barwolf and the Mortis engine are already lost. That's kind of a jikers. Balance bar is not that in favor of anyone, but it's kind of looking dicey for the vampire counts. Yeah. Over here, the head rates that he had hit in the back appear to having been coming for the Outriders, but thankfully I managed to engage them. Now we have a walk coming up, and a lot of units being engaged to take care of, to be using that walk to the maximum. And Kholek is getting surrounded by a lot of Orc-boar beacons. They are just going to be doing a lot of damage with that WA activated and the anti-large to boot up. Kholek is also getting kind of kept in place by the effect of the Git, which is also casting quite some damage. The Chariot engaging some of my Orc-boar beacons, I don't think that's quite a good idea. We have another spell coming up. It's here we go. They're allowing more units to deal a little bit more damage to compensate for the WA running off. Over here, we have defeated this flank. They're beginning to run away. After that, Foot of Gork and just the halberdiers engaging these Chaos Chariots, yeah, there was not a good fight for them, and they have been broken. The flanks appear to be going on our favor, but over here in the center, there's still quite a lot of their forces coming up. Their heroes are also quite healthy yet, still. Although it appears that Call France is going to be dealing with that. Oh my god, Isabella already having to pop up the Blood Chalice of Bathory on herself. She should get the hell away from there. Maybe land and allow her White Kings to support her. Over here, the hedge rates have managed to slip through the lines in the flank and now are engaging the Imperial Outriders, I believe. Yeah, the Outriders. Although they don't appear to be having to hang out for long because the flank is beginning to finish up. The Barwolf is just getting destroyed by the amount of bullets coming to his fucking body. Although it's not ideal to be losing Pistoliers into this side of the battle when a lot of heroes are still fighting. Although Isabella appears to be going, taking quite a bit of damage. Over on my side, the fight is still going, trying to damage Kholek, but it's being kind of difficult. He has a lot of health and a lot of armor. I don't think I have. Oh no, yeah, I do have armor piercing. He's just, quite a difficult target to defeat. My cap reserves are beginning to be quite low. Same with the infantry reserves for the Empire, although he still has a lot of guns to be using. Over here, Orkbor Beacons kind of stuck and getting surrounded. They can still do a lot of damage, but they don't want to be surrounded or pinned down. The Imperial forces in the front, in the center, are beginning to collapse under the weight of the Vampire Count and Chaos Knight Alliance, although the flanks are finally done for. And now the Pistoliers and Imperial Outriders coming in to support their friends and destroy these headswrights, who are sadly, they may be ghosts, but apparently they cannot deal with bullets. Yep. Bullets beat ghosts, apparently. Over here, Kholek is quite angry at Bursak. Apparently, he's just coming for his ass. In Plague of Frost also pop up by the BRRRR just to make Bursak an easier target. He doesn't have a lot of armor, but every bit counts. Isabella also coming over to this side, or maybe no, running away. Call France is still on her tails. But yeah, Bursak running away. The zombies didn't manage to stop him, but thankfully, having Kholek out of that part of the ball is being quite good for me over in the flank, because I can now just defeat his what remains of his chariots and his Chaos Sorcerer without any real problem. Oh, it looks like Kroll is going for it. Yeah, he's going to engage Kholek. He is popping on his buffs, you see? Yes, stand your ground and the right spark. Runefang being popped up. Kholek doesn't have any buffs. Oh, stand or die? Yeah. But I would put my bet on... Oh, and also here we go, also allowing Call France to fight a lot better now, but yeah, with Isabella coming into the fight, that's not the best fight for him. He might as well just run away and allow his Pistoliers to continue shooting at will. Meanwhile, my Orkbor Beacons coming in to allow Call France a safe escape. Bursak coming as well to try to kick the Kholek's ass, although I appear to have suddenly realized that was not a good idea, and I think I'm retreating? Maybe not. Yep, I'm running away. Engaging Kholek with Bursak is not the best of choices. It appears that the Imperial front line has completely collapsed. There's only one unit of halberdiers left as infantry goes. Some shots coming into Isabella, who is hiding among her zombies and among my Orkbor Beacons. Meanwhile, Kholek doesn't appear to be doing anything. My units are coming around back. More fighting coming over here. There's still some forces in the flanks, but they're not that numerous. They're coming over to this side, and meanwhile, these halberdiers just engaging what remains of the Chaos Warriors. Chaos Marauders. I don't think that's a good idea to be sending them all in one place. He wants to be sending them to support. Meanwhile, Isabella being shot to pieces. Yeah, that's quite bad for her. Probably not ideal. But she's sending her zombie hordes to try to catch up to the Pistoliers, who are beginning to run out of ammo, which is quite good for them. Kholek is once again coming for Bursak. He doesn't like Bursak. Some Orkbors trying to intercept, but yeah, kind of hard to intercept that being of that size, but... Oh no, they appear to have actually done it. Oh, and Effigy of the Git coming in. He still has 2,600 health, but that Effigy is going to be, trying to deal some damage, as well as being surrounded by beacons, which I believe are going to start being able to fight up some damage. Oh, another one coming in, which is going to be good as well. Oh yeah, he already has gone down to 1,600. He's going very low. Some headswrights appear to be coming in to support, try to save the unit. Oh, but it appears... Oh yeah, Bursak is just getting... not Bursak, a Kholek is just got his HP melted, and that appears to have been enough to turn the balance of power completely over to our side, and now the morale of the Vampire Counts has just been stomped, and now all of the units are just beginning to crumble, which is quite unfortunate because he still had quite a big army and Isabella was kind of healthy yet, but now she's just dead. She falls to the ground and just dies. She's probably going to get eaten by orcs. Can they even eat vampires? Oh, that's a food for thought. But anyway, let's go over to the end results. Yeah, looking at the end results, you can see my army didn't fare out that well. Bursak did quite a bit with 1,500 damage value, but yeah, not that much, to be honest. Meanwhile, my Orc boys, some of them paid for themselves, most of them did not. They kind of just went there to absorb some damage, apparently. I didn't use them effectively. I didn't use my army very effectively. Frontal charges are not the best thing, especially for cap of this quality. Although it appears that my broken talks actually did quite a bit, 1,500, and same with these Orc Beacons, who did 1,693 damage value. Quite a bit. Looking over to my Imperial ally, why I utter did quite a deal with a Call of France 2,300, probably beating up that Mortis engine and Isabella, and that little scuffle he got with a Kholek. The Jade Wizard somehow getting 155 kills, probably used Dweller Below and I didn't see it. 1,000 damage value, quite a bunch. The Imperial Swordsman, yeah, just getting butchered. The Halberdiers doing okay, this one's not that much. Doing a fair amount of damage, 1,111, and 100 damage value. This Emerson's just butchering a lot of zombies, it seems like. Yep, Huntsmen as well, pulling their weight. Pistoliers, not that much. Outriders, yeah, okay, the Outriders apparently have not done quite a lot, although maybe it was because all the damage is being distributed between all of them, and they were just shooting to hell with the Kholek and Isabella and the Mortis engine. But yeah, the Huntsmen appear to have done extremely well. Looking over to Bellamir and the Warriors of Chaos, Kholek, yeah, not quite the amount of damage you want to get with Kholek, only at 1,557 damage value. The Chaos Sorcerer, of course, not doing a lot. Same with the Chaos Marauders. Oh, this one did quite good. You didn't expect a lot from Chaos Marauders. Meanwhile, the ones with great weapons also not being able to perform to their best extent, probably because I dropped a lot of foot works on them. Same with the chariots, they came here to deal with an infantry army, they were not here to deal with a bunch of cavalry. I cannot blame for this performance. Meanwhile, Ras, the White Kings did quite low. I didn't see them die actually, so I wonder if Call of France dealt with them. Zombies, of course, not doing anything. Same with the Scout Spearmen, you don't expect anything from them. Criticals doing a little damage, and the Hedgewights they're pulling their weight. Oh yeah, the Mortis engine completely wasted. Same with the Werewolf. Yeah, they just two important units that were the centerpieces of this army. Same with the Red Kid just getting wasted to hell. That was. I think we might have won more because of the bad play from our opponents. But anyway, that was it. Pure victory. Yeah, we did lose a lot of the army. But anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you once again later, maybe in another video. But anyway, have a good day, and I hope to see you next time.